A comment made by Karnataka Congress leader R.V. Deshpande during a press interaction has sparked outrage after being perceived as insensitive toward women. Mr. Deshpande, the MLA for Haliyal in Uttara Kannada and a former minister, responded to a woman journalist's question about the absence of a hospital in the Joida taluk, which is a concern especially pressing for pregnant women, with a remark that many have considered offensive and dismissive. Asked when Joida would actually receive a medical facility, the MLA had replied with a smirk, and I quote, "When it's your time to have a baby, I'll get one done for you." Now, women's rights groups have also called for accountability, urging mandatory sensitivity training for public officials. But what made R.V. Deshpande think it was appropriate to respond with a personal mocking remark about the journalist's reproductive choices? Well, my colleague Deepak Bopanna had a chance to speak to R.V. Deshpande. We are just quickly lining up that interaction for you. But many have said this remark was not only sexist, but it also trivialized the healthcare crisis that's affecting thousands of women in this region. There are also questions whether Mr. Deshpande would have made the same remark to a male journalist raising a public health crisis, or whether his standard of engagement changes based on gender. Lots of questions ahead of Mr. Deshpande right now. We are, of course, waiting for answers. But the latest we're tracking, the comment made by Karnataka Congress leader R.V. Deshpande during this press interaction has sparked outrage after being perceived as completely insensitive toward women. Mr. Deshpande from Uttara Kannada, who's also a former minister, actually responded to a woman journalist's question about the absence of a hospital in the Joida taluk, which, by the way, is a concern especially pressing for pregnant women, with a remark that many have called offensive and dismissive. Believe it or not, asked when Joida would receive a medical facility, the MLA replied with a smirk, and I quote, "When it's your time to have a baby, I'll get one done for you." As you can imagine, women's rights groups have called for accountability and urged mandatory sensitivity training for public officials. But the big question remains, what made R.V. Deshpande think it was appropriate to respond with a personal mocking remark about the journalist's reproductive choices? There's also the big question that would Mr. Deshpande have made the same remark to a male journalist raising a public health issue, or does his standard of engagement change based on gender? Listen in to what he had to tell my colleague Deepak Bopanna as his defense.
So good morning, sir. This is Deepak from NDTV.
Yes, good morning, good morning.
Morning, sir. Sir, I just wanted an official comment on record of yours. There's a statement by you while you were speaking in Karwa when a female journalist asked you about a super specialty hospital and the concern that many pregnant women are facing. The comment that you have made has drawn a lot of criticism and probably was quite unwarranted. What would you like to say, and would you like to...
I understand, it is unfortunate. I said with one thought. And
what was that thought, sir?
Thought was nothing. I was just asking her, what was the question you tell me? What was the question?
You about, the people facing problems there because of a lack of a multi-speciality hospital. Women who are pregnant, struggling to deliver kids during monsoon.
No, she has misrepresented the facts. I said the multi-speciality hospital is on the cards. On the cards.
So, but your exact statement is, we will get your delivery done in
No. Please understand, it's all nonsense. I said something, she has said something written. See, the situation was,
there is a video available, so of what you have said. You have said we will get your delivery done in Haliyal.
I don't want to discuss with you too much. I can only tell you that, you see, there was a very pious program there. I had gone to give Bagil because the Kali Dam was exactly not full, but coming to a highest level of filling. And that time I had gone there to do some puja.
So, but would you think what you said was wrong or not, sir?
No.
Do you feel what you said was wrong or not?
Understand? I don't want to go in argument with you. What I've said is that nothing to hurt anybody or cause any problem to anybody. Okay?
But the female journalist herself says
A lot of respect. I know her very well.
that she was hurt by what you have said.
She has not told me yet. I know her very well. But she has not told me till yet that what you are telling me.
Okay, so you're saying you are justifying that you didn't say anything wrong.
Thank you.
So would you want to apologize?
I said thank you. I said no.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Well, you've just heard R.V. Deshpande responding to the criticism that has unfolded. Meanwhile, you must note both the BJP and Janata Dal Secular have demanded a formal apology from him. But earlier, the journalist Radha, who was also the editor-in-chief of Guarantee News Kannada, spoke to NDTV about what exactly transpired and unfolded during this press interaction. Listen in.
Thank you so much for speaking with us. We just heard, your request. Take us through, firstly, the issue on the ground, the issue at hand. There seems to be, a lack of hospitals, particularly for pregnant women. You've also raised the question of, the monsoon season delaying, their traffic jams and delays, and that really causes a lot of issues when it comes to pregnant women. And that is the demand that was being made in regard to, of assistance to pregnant women. What was really said to you, if you could reiterate that?
एक्चुअली जो आरवी देशपांडे वहाँ बाघिना समर्पण करने के लिए आए थे, तो वो मेरा होम टाउन है। पिछले 20 साल से एक मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल के लिए डिमांड बहुत सालों से हो रहा है। फ्रॉम 40 इयर्स आरवी देशपांडे जी वहाँ का एमएलए है, 7 टाइम्स एमएलए है, फिर भी वहाँ एक मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल नहीं है। जो भी बीमार होते हैं या सीरियस इंजरीज होती है, एक्सीडेंट्स होता है, वो उत्तर कन्नड़ा डिस्ट्रिक्ट से बाहर हुबली जाना पड़ता है, बेलगांव जाना पड़ता है, नहीं तो मणिपाल जाना पड़ता है, जो रास्ते में ही बहुत लोग डेथ हो गए हैं। इसीलिए मैंने पूछा कि कब बनवाओगे? आप तो सुपर सीनियर हो, बहुत मिनिस्ट्रीज आपने काम कर चुके हो, फिर भी एक भी हॉस्पिटल अभी तक नहीं हुआ है, मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल। और अगले चुनाव में आप लड़ेंगे या नहीं मालूम नहीं, बिकॉज आप 70 इयर्स के हो गए हो। तो उन्होंने बोला, और मैंने पूछा कि बहुत बारिश हो रहा है, उत्तर कन्नड़ा डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, वहां बहुत बारिश होता है, सो बारिश हुआ तो फ्लड की जैसा माहौल होता है। इस परिस्थिति में आप आपकी जो टर्म है, एक हॉस्पिटल बनाइए, ऐसा मेरा प्रश्न था। उन्होंने बोला, आप आ जाओ हलियाल में, मैं आपका डिलीवरी करवा दूंगा। तो मुझे बहुत बुरा लगा, बहुत खुशी सा माहौल था। मैं वो माहौल खराब करने के लिए नहीं चाहती थी। मैं मेरा गारंटी न्यूज का मैं एडिटर हूँ। फिर बाद में मैं चैनल में आके मैंने पूछा कि आप एक माफी मांगना चाहिए, बिकॉज मेरे लिए नहीं, जो उत्तर कन्नड़ा के जो भी महिलाएं डिलीवरी के टाइम में डेथ हुए हैं, उनके तरफ से मैं मांग रही हूँ कि आप एक क्षमापण और एक माफी मांगना चाहिए।